Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Welcome back to the T0 to T6 Abyss series. We've recently gone through our loot summary and we've established that we require about 400 million ISK to get to the next tier of Abyss. I have actually checked in the station where I've got all my loot locked up, and there are actually some items we could sell to increase that ISK amount actually by quite a bit. So we could actually do that by selling the previous thermal armor hardener I had. I previously had, I think, a Corpus A-type thermal armor hardener. Now I have a X-type, so it's a lot better. If we can just shoot that extraction node. Yep. Okay. So there are these small things we can actually do to increase our ISK balance, or our total ISK balance. Oh, I see why we can't shoot, because we've got these ghosters causing problems. Let's just go towards the transfer conduit. That's going to be a lot easier. Or that extraction node. Let's go. Conflag here going on. These guys seem like they're really going crazy on us with all the Zealot drones. Doesn't really matter too much because they don't really do much damage at all. They're just so many in numbers. They do, however, do quite a bit of damage to our drones though. There's a lot of these annoying ghosters. We can't shoot anything and just use the Imperial Navy. The Imperial Navy has a better tracking. Go here. Can also open product discovery. So this should enable us to shoot a bit better. And we can lock up that node. Have the drones go for it very soon. Okay, now drones on that extraction node. We can now have the ship move towards the transfer conduit and deploy the MTU. Use Conflag, we can go for that Vedmac as well. It's always nice to get that little amount of bonus XP. It is quite frustrating, this whole experience here, how I have to grind so many sites to be able to get to the next tier of Abyss. I felt like in the beginning it was a very oh, we failed that one. It was a relatively fast progression to the next tiers of Abyss, but it took me quite a while to get that retribution. But when I got that retribution, it was nothing compared to how we're having to upgrade our Zealot. I thought then it was a long time to get the Zealot, but then it was even longer. It felt even longer to upgrade the Zealot like we do now. I think when we get to T5, it's going to be feeling a bit better, because that's when you get like these really massive loot drops. Get lots of T5, T6 filaments. They're worth a lot. I don't know why that Vedmac is keeping such a long range at us. Deploy the MTU close to that MTU there. I want to get some of the accuracy points right here for the product discovery. Don't want to get down in the accuracy percentage, because then we're going to get less ISK from each slide here. Hopefully the loot keeps on being good, because we've been having so many good loot runs as of lately. So it'll be really great to continue that and quickly be able to get our Zealot into the T4 Firestorm. I mean, if we just were to get that Enforcer from the product discovery, I think we would almost have enough ISK to be able to get to the T4 Firestorm and deploy our drones to help a little bit here. So we've got that last extraction node. That one was really far away. I was thinking it was like 90 kilometers away. It's taking a bit of time, but that is sped up a bit by a Packrat MTU. That thing pulls in things really fast. Oh, we've got 6 minutes now. We're a bit slow here. It's a lot because of our MTU taking a bit of time. If we had just gone directly into the transfer conduit, we would have been into the next wave at like the 5-minute mark probably. But it's always best to be able to extract as much ISK as you can out of these electrical filaments, just because of how pricey the filaments are. Some more Velas. Oh, there's some extraction nodes. We can go directly to them actually. Let's go for those ghosting Velas. They're really annoying. Have the drones as well. We can actually go to these extraction nodes without even having to use the Packrat MTU, because we can just go to, these guys are so close to each other that we can just manually grab them. It'll take less time to actually extract these extraction nodes. Oh, look at that. Our drone's taking a ton of damage. I think that's because of the Diva Automata Suppressor. Oh no, please don't die, drones. I've got fresh new drones because I brought some in the Stasis. If you watched the previous loot summary video, I did grab some new filaments for the Stasis. I forgot to actually add drones in the Stasis, so I added it on when I did a second run. Oh, drones are taking really a big amount of damage. So now I have more drones stockpiled, but I wouldn't like to lose 5 a go again like I have done previously. That's 4 or 5 million just gone like that. Yeah, there's no reason to keep our drones out here, it's too dangerous. 4 million, oh that's pretty good. Let's go for this one. I feel like they're a little bit too far away to get optimal damage for Conflag because they feel like they're doing very little damage. Our pulse lasers is here. Go for that extraction node. Maybe have the drones take out this bioadaptive cache. Now they're going to take a bit of punishment from that. The automatic suppressor bits, okay. Oh, 5 million, nice. Really great to see. It's almost better to just go with Scorch because of how these guys are really keeping their range, these Vedmax here. I think it's because they're Vila Vedmax, they might have different AI to normal Vedmax. The normal Vedmax, I usually find they like to get in really close and personal. These guys are sort of keeping their range around the 20-25 kilometer range often. And it seems to be suboptimal for the Conflag. There is the bioadaptive, let's go for that. And our 1 armor repair is so strong. Even though we just got 1 armor repair on this ship, it's really powerful just because of how much resist we've got. 75 HP per second, not a whole lot of HP, but just an absolute boss of an armor repair. Like, I barely see my armor going down just because of how much resists, or how much damage is resisted by our boss resists. Can really help to go all in on the resists. Just amplifies what you've already got, but it is quite hard to get a lot of resist at the same time as well, just because of the massive diminishing returns on those modules. Look at that, 1.8 million. Absolutely disgraceful. 2 extraction nodes, 5 million each, and then the bioadaptive, which should be the big loot, gives 1.8. Not at all nice. It's good doing some product discovery to compensate a bit. Okay, yeah, for that transfer convoy, we've not got any Packrat M2 out, so we can just go directly. Next and final room. Slow down, we've been doing these too fast. Need to be slower when we're doing these, otherwise they're gonna think we're just spamming. Let's see, where's this one? It's back here. Ghost and Kikimora. Would like to snipe him first. Have drones take out that extraction node. Go directly to the bioadaptive. Or even the transfer conduit. And have our drones assist a little bit. Do we have any Deviant automatic suppressor? Yep, we've got one. We've always got Deviant automatic suppressor, it feels. It's good that we're able to do damage to the Drekovacs fast because they have no lower shields initially and low armor as well. So the faster we start attacking, the more we can take advantage of them being already damaged to begin with. Otherwise, if I wait a bit and destroy other stuff that is not Drekovacs, then they're going to have repaired up their shields and armor. And mostly the armor is the thing we're worried about, because their armor is their biggest sort of defensive pool, you could say. Let's deploy the MTU. But and this is a kind of way where it's good, because otherwise you would usually have a big fleet of Kikimoras, and Kikimoras do so much damage that I always like to take them out first, because it's pretty they're pretty easy to destroy compared to Drekovacs, and they have disproportionately high amounts of DPS as well. I'd really like to have the drones assist us a little bit, but it's just difficult when they've got that good range on them. 29 kilometers, whoa, so far they're going. Hopefully we can get some good loot from this room to sort of compensate for the rest of the room, because the rest of the room has not been too fruitful. 10 million, we've got 20 million in total. Abyssal loot, 21 million. Why is everyone keeping so far today? We've got kiting NPCs in the abyss. Look how far these Drekovacs are. I don't think Drekovacs have a particular AI that tells them to stay or kite. It might be kite, but the thing is they're so slow, so I don't usually notice if they are trying to keep range. But I think they do like to keep their range at like 30 kilometers. I know when I've used like a confessor in the abyss, I've used Afterburner fits and they're super slow. I may as well not even have the Afterburner on that fit. Then when I've encountered Drakavax, I have noticed that it was difficult to keep up with those guys. And I think it has to do with that they like to keep their sweet range. Okay, everything extracted here. Oh, nice. Nice. That's a good run there. All because of that chaotic exotic. It's those filament drops. They just make the big difference here. See, it went from pretty bad to suddenly really good. 47 million ist with that chaotic exotic. Nice to see. Now just to take out these Drakavax, we do a lot less DPS because of them being far away. And the automatic suppressor is also not nice to have close. See if we can deploy drones without them taking damage. Maybe help a little bit. Will that thing start activating? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, that's good. Something we also have to be careful is that we've got Tachyon Cloud here. The drones could just be flung out of the arena. Ooh, 1 million tick. Nice to see. I have had that before where the arena just flings out my drones and they all insta-die before I'm even able to bring them back, just because of the way the inertia of these Tachyon clouds is so sluggish, so you can't really turn much when you're in those. Let's return those Acolyte IIs, and at the same time you go really fast within them as well. But great, that was a nice turn here at the end with the great loot from the chaotic exotic filament. We just need to stick in just a bit more and we'll be able to get the T4 Firestorm Zealot soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's enough for now. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.